6 years, yes, that's how long Renault took for the launch of this one. This is the Renault Triber facelift. It's finally here with a fresh face, new interior and lot of features. What do you get with the 2025 iteration? Well, that's exactly what we will tell you in this video, so stick around. For 2025, Renault Triber has decided to give the Triber a thorough revamp. So starting with the front, we'll tell you the changes that Renault has done to the overall styling and design. So looking at the front, the grille, the chrome look is now out and in comes a gloss black look. Also the grille here, it's much more slimmer than the older one, and on the nose sits Renault's new logo. Towards the side, you can see these new headlamps. These are completely new LED projectors and also have these integrated DRLs inside them. Overall, it looks very smart, giving the Triber a much more needed refreshed look. Now on the lower half of the bumper, things are also redesigned. You can see this brushed aluminum finish on the bumper, and even these here are also gloss black. Adding to the flair now are these LED fog lamps, and you also now get front parking sensors. So these are the changes that you get towards the front. Now we will see what has changed towards the side and also at the rear. Not much has changed on the side profile of the Renault Triber, and in terms of dimension, the Triber still measures under sub 4 meters, exactly 3990 mm in length, and it has a wheelbase of 2636 mm. What's new to the side are these wheels. These are still not alloy wheels, and you get 15-inch flex wheels, which are basically steel wheels with fancy covers. Also new to the side are those black color door handles, and you now have 3 exterior colors that are new in the palette. The first one that you see here is the amber terracotta. The other 2 shades that are new are shadow grey and Zanskar blue. And when you move to the rear profile of the new Triber, what you see are those new tail lamps. Well, the shape is still the same, but the elements in it are new. For example, the LED elements and the smoked effects that gives Triber a new and distinct look. Also, the Triber lettering that was on the tailgate recess has been moved lower down to the tailgate. The bumpers are new as well with aluminum brushed effects, and overall it gives Triber a much more refreshed look. We're now seated in the cabin of the Renault Triber, and this cabin still feels very familiar because the overall dashboard layout hasn't changed at all. But what's new, first thing, is the seat upholstery. It's now dual tone with light and dark shades. Also, the light ones have a hexagon pattern on it, which feels much like a honeycomb design. And the second thing that is new is this infotainment system. This is a 8-inch infotainment system, slightly bigger than the one on the old Renault Triber. Other thing that is new is the steering wheel logo. The design is still the same. It gets steering mounted controls on both the sides. Also same is the digital instrument cluster, which measures 7-inch in size. In terms of features, the new Renault Triber gets cruise control, auto headlamps and rain sensing wipers along with front parking sensors. Seating wise, it's still offered as a 7-seater MPV with a bench seat in the second row, and 2 people can even be accommodated in the third row. And it's now time to tell you what's under the hood. Well, sorry to disappoint, because the Triber still gets the same 1-liter naturally aspirated engine that puts out roughly 71 bhp and 96 Nm of peak torque. No, there is no turbo engine here, and this one can be had with a 5-speed manual and an AMT gearbox. So if you were waiting for the new Renault Triber, it's finally launched. The prices start at 6,29,000 rupees and the top spec go till 9,16,000 rupees. Also, you should know that it's offered in 4 variants, the names of which are all new. The base variant is called Authentic, the second one is Evolution, third one is Techno, and the top spec is now called Emotion. Would you still buy the most affordable MPV in the country? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.